Well, hello, hello. That was not the beginning I expected, but okay. Hello. So, a few things are gonna happen today. First of all, I watched YouTube, so I am theoretically smarter in regards to shiny hunting than I was yesterday. Let's put a lot of weight on the word theoretically there. Practically, who knows? That's one thing. So maybe I will actually catch a shiny Morpeko today. That's why the hit list is there, by the way. I haven't managed it yesterday, and I really want shiny Morpeko, so that's the shiny Morpeko. And, you know, the shiny Hangry mode as well. You don't see that one in the wilderness, but I thought why not? Might as well. And also, when I just had one Morpeko over there next to the hit list, it felt empty, so there's two now, so it's less empty. Yay! But something I was told yesterday, so when I couldn't catch a shiny Morpeko, I caught a really big one because I was like, maybe it will have a big mark, and it didn't. But I was told by someone in the chat, it was Wendy, I don't remember the full name, sorry. Their name was Wendy though, that there's like a person that... This is the wrong place. That checks the heights. So for that we need to go back to Palda and Mezago specifically. And somewhere among the flowers there should be a lady that told me how big my Morpeko is. So we're doing that first because, you know, I promised them yesterday I would, but I was also... my everything hurt yesterday. Because you see the shiny Morpeko? That's nothing compared to the normal, or like the difference is nothing compared to the normal one. So yeah, that was a fun one. Also, I just heard that there's supposed to be a lady among the flowers, so that was fast. I thought it would take a while to find this lady. Yeah, I see the difference between the Bacterius. Which are my Pokemons? Yes. I want you to check the Morpeko I caught yesterday. This one. It looked pretty big, or like it was bigger than the others, other Morpekos there. It's a serious big one. I feel comforting to have such a bulky, reliable buddy around, doesn't it? To be fair, fine. Okay, I assume that means something if I put it into Google. Like, okay, she told me, what did she say? That it's a big one, and it feels comforting, right? Let's just bring it back up. And I'm gonna bring out Google. Yeah, and this sentence should mean something. So if I put that into Google, different sizing, size, ribbon differences, size NPC. It's like, it means nothing as long as the is like, if they only tell you a sentence, what does this size mean? That could work. Just one of your collection? Nope. Individual space data doesn't matter. It's not Humongous or Teensy, so I don't know, I guess it means it's big, but like not big enough to get a ribbon. God. If only there was like a translation to what this lady is saying. That would be very nice. Nope, and here I'm getting a shiny sandwich guide. Oh well, it's a big Morpeko, but like not big enough to get you know, ribbon or whatever. Maybe I do get a ribbon. I'll need to check Morpeko after this just to make sure. It's not a ribbon, it's a mark, right? It's a mark, yeah. No ribbon or mark. Means that the Morpeko was useless, basically. It wasn't big enough. Oh well, now we can go shiny hunting. So I need to get here. No, that's Mimikyu, that's not Morpeko. I complained about this yesterday. Mimikyu has just as bad a shiny as Morpeko. Sadly enough, even though I love them oh so greatly, it's a fact. And also today I'll be doing the shiny hunting a bit differently. This time I am going to go to a specific place instead of just running around. And I'm just gonna be in the let's go mode with my Azumarill. Because my eyes hurt a lot, so I can't wear glasses today. So the whole thing that I did yesterday of having my glasses and then being as close to the screen as I can isn't gonna work today. Either sadly or it's a good thing. for my eyes, but one way or another, we'll need to do something different. And yesterday didn't work either, and I think I was going crazy at the end, so that might be a good thing that we're changing things up. Okay. If I go up here, there was like a bunch more people there yesterday. I mean, with the sandwich, right? But still. So I just need to go here, and I ran into something else. Hello, Salazar, Salandit. I can never remember which one is like the big one, which one the small one. Between Salandit and Salandit. To be fair, I don't remember that about most Pokemon. For half the Pokemon, I'm just like, hello, something, you know, medium or big or skinny. Based on which, like, stage of evolution it is. They usually start on, like, this with letters. I wanted to get rid of this Terra Geodude, because this thing doesn't spawn. And I think this, I'm pretty sure that Geodude's aggro. I could be wrong, but I think they do. But first it did. Why wouldn't it miss? But yeah, I'm pretty sure that Geodude's aggro, or at least this one does. So it just feels safer to get rid of the Geodude before I use, before I use the sandwich. Yeah. So one more hit with Aquajet is a priority move, I'm pretty sure. So let's get that out of the way. I mean, Azumarill will outspeed this Geodude anyway, but if I have a priority move, why not use it? So there's that, and then we need to get sandwiching. Which is gonna be a bunch of ingredients once more. Because I did not do this yesterday. So apparently what you can do is save. And if you don't get a shiny in the sandwich after this, you can just reset so you don't waste the Herba Mystica. Then just get me off my stupid bicycle lizard. Is that so much to ask for? So we'll try that now. So I saved, and if I don't get Morpeko in the next 30 minutes, I'll just, you know, try a different area while doing the sandwich again. So for the sandwich, I want a dark sandwich, so creative mode is X. Here it is. Tomato, onion, green bell pepper, hamburger, and 2 smoked fillets because dark. And any 2 Herba Mystica. Let's use 2 spicy because why not? Next is plus. Pick. And now it's a balance game. Or how to give me a heart attack. But I saved this time, so worst case scenario, I'll just... Okay, the corridors this time. Worst case scenario, I'll just redo it. I don't think I will talk. I usually don't when I'm balancing this because I'm just so terrified I'm gonna drop anything. So if I don't talk, it's just because, as I said, I'm balancing this. And also, just so that I know where exactly stuff is going, I'm wearing my glasses so my eyes hurt a lot. But I went to the eye doctor over summer and she said it was that my eyes are totally fine. So who knows what kind of doctor I go to, I guess. It's, as far as I can tell, which I never tell the doctor like what's up with my eyes, because I only see her once in like 2 years anyway, and I don't want new glasses because it's expensive. Or like, I don't want her to tell me that I need new glasses because it's expensive. I think I dropped that one, but it's not telling me that I dropped it, so let's ignore it. And now I dropped it. I jinxed it, didn't I? Oh well. Let's try again. So yeah, like, in general, what I think is happening with my eyes is just strain. I slept for, like, less than 8 hours by far. And, and then I was awake the whole day from, like, 7 AM again. It's 7 PM, by the way. And I was on the computer quite a bit because I was doing some programming in R. So, yeah. I think it's just general strain, and what's not helping is that even when I can go to sleep, I just don't, for some reason. How would I put this? I'm a night person, and like, very much a night person, in that, okay, I am in the correct place, in that even though when I could go to sleep and I should go to sleep, I just don't. I just do other stuff, which is not good for my health, and again, my eyes. but at this point it sadly is what it is. I don't think it will ever get better, especially because I do have some sleeping pills, or like, I have melatonin, and on the package it says that you shouldn't use it more than like 3 times a week, so I just don't use it because I'm absolutely terrified of like getting addicted or an overdose or something. I don't think I have a history of it in my family, but I'm just absolutely terrified of it happening. So, yep, there's that. But yeah, God, I lose my train of thought. Anyway, the big issue as far as I can tell is just like, again, I don't rest when I'm supposed to. I think even when I do rest, it's just like, when I want to do stuff, it's usually like reading or watching YouTube or playing something. And that, go figures, all, you know, on the internet, so screens, and that doesn't exactly help the eyes. So, yeah, that's also fun. I am redoing my room, or like, I'm cleaning it, but it should let me have more, like, space, whatever, to do other stuff than just computer stuff. So hopefully I'll be able to let my eyes rest more then. And again, it's not so bad when I get, like, enough sleep, but I just didn't. I love how that onion is just glitching through the bun. And it's dead again. And I thought I was doing so well too this time around. Oh, up attempt number 3 on the sandwich it is. I am making this stupid sandwich. It's gonna happen. So I promise. So I swear. I need to get this stupid rodent. It's so cute. But I hate it so much because I spent almost 2 hours hunting it yesterday. And by that I mean I did 3 sandwiches, which by like should be 1 hour 30. But the recording yesterday was 2 hours, which, I'll be honest, we're at like almost 15 minutes and I haven't even made a sandwich yet, so I think you can tell why it took so long yesterday. But I did spend like 1 hour 30 genuinely hunting a Morpeko, and I either didn't find a shiny Morpeko or I was just so tired of all Morpekos by that point that I just couldn't tell apart a shiny from a normal. Which is why we're doing it differently today. Today I don't want to lose my sanity. Or at least not as much. Tomato, onion, bell pepper, hamburger, fillet fat, 2 herba mystical, and next, red flag. I still find it funny that the only flags I have are red flags. I don't know why it's so funny, or like, I do, because obviously, red flags, you know, someone's giving you bad vibes and don't get near. Don't make this sandwich, it only brings misfortune. But still. Where do I put this so I don't fall? My vampire accent again. I still don't know if that's my Russian accent or my vampire accent. I think they just merged into one at some point, and I gave up. I wanted it a bit more, yeah, but I'm also scared of it falling if I put it too far there. We shall see, we shall see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And then now the smoked fillet. We can do it, we can do it, we can do it. 1, 2. I feel like the tomatoes are gonna fall over. 3 more, we can do this. 4, 5. This is so unbalanced. 6. Fuck you, we don't need the top one. Spirit. Haha! I inserted the pick 5 seconds ago. Give me my sandwich. Now my character and, you know, the Pokemon, oh god, that sandwich was terrible. They all burned their mouth. That's so much smoked fillet on top of each other. It's at such a weird angle too. God, this is such a weird thing I'm making. Sparkling getting powder powder. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, we're packing up. Screw everything and everyone, we're packing up and let's going to kill as many Morpekos as we can. We see a Morpeko, we kill it. By which I mean, let's turn around if there's any Morpekos in here. No, there's just a dude. There's a bunch of Morpekos here. Kill. Zoomerl, you must kill. Everyone and everything in sight. I think this is a song. Let's kill it too, for safety's sake. I'll be honest, this works with Lechonks, it should work with Morpekos too. You know, eventually there will be a shiny. And Azumarill doesn't kill shiny. I'm actually not gonna attack, just because in Let's Go mode there is a sure kill, and in, you know, normal, or in like a normal battle, we could dodge. Or it could attack first, and then I would need to deal with full belly mode. Either way, it just takes time to get rid of full belly mode, or before it activates even. Well, there's so many Morpekos here. I wasn't outside here yesterday. I didn't know there were Morpekos here. I said kill. And there's a bunch of Morpekos here. Death. Death to the yellow Morpekos. We only want the white ones. I love how I'm saying that, like, I want the white ones and I want us to get death, and yet I have a hit list for the shiny one. I don't know why I called it hit list. I was just thinking of, like, what to put for today's stream. I forgot to change the tile, doesn't matter. I wanted to, like, do something for that. Like, change the tile, again, I forgot that. Or change what I have written here, other than just, like, shiny hunting Morpeko or something. To actually put something there, and then I was just like, oh, hitless, that sounds cool. And that's how this came to be. I just thought about it, and I have zero restraints apparently when I think about things. So yeah, there's the hit list. Even though, as I said, shiny Morpeko is like the only Morpeko we're not killing today. I think all of y'all are not shiny, but better safe than sorry. You know how it is. Okay, you need to die, and you need to. And we're going back up, because that's where there's more Morpeko. Morpeko, die. Okay, it was battling. Sometimes Azumarill has like, or this elliptical Pokemon have a tendency to not fight even if you send them into a fight. So I was just like, either it's a shiny and I didn't notice, which is possible, or Azumarill is just not fighting for whatever reason. And I was like, I'll get back to Azumarill to get it to fight. But no, it worked. Good, but it worked. This is already less stressful than yesterday. I just kill every Morpeko I see, and I don't have to care if they're yellow or white. The white ones won't die. The white ones are immortal. That's how this works. I decided. The white ones are immortal, and you don't need to know anything else. The yellow ones will die. They all look white from the distance. It's so annoying. I'm just so terrified that, like, whenever I go anywhere, the Morpekos in the area I just left will, like, spawn and then despawn before I get back to them. I said death! Why are you not listening to me, Zumarill? I love you. Now kill some Morpekos. I know they're electric types, but they're also dark types and you're a fairy type, so it's fine. Death. I'm not standing right in front of the Morpeko and Azumarill just like, send me into the cave. Is that a shiny? I think that's a shiny. Oh my god. I spent an hour and a half doing this yesterday, and this took 7 minutes. Oh, this is the worst. Why did this happen? Check how long this took or how long the sandwich has been active, but I spent an hour and a half on this yesterday and I didn't find a single shiny Morpeko. And now I just have it. It exists. God, I feel like I saw a few other shinies. Let's just do Let's Go all the way. How long has it been since the center started? It has been 5 minutes. I was not kidding. It's been 5 minutes and I found a shiny Morpeko. Okay, I guess that's it? Like, not for the stream. I have other plan. I'll just need to change the hit list because, you know, I already have a shiny Morpeko. I don't need another one. Okay, what I need to do is go to the Pokédex, which is here, Pokédex, and find out where, Kitakami, what was it that I wanted to do? Grimmsnarl's baby, Impidimp, had a really nice shiny, so I wanted to get that one. Where are you, Impidimp? You know what I could do? I could just get this in alphabetical order. That would be so much easier. Oh, here it is, Impidimp. Verdu Spawn. Habitat is plus. And it's in Timeless Woods, I think. Yeah, let's go to the Timeless Woods and see what happens there, because there should be a few Dark-type Pokemon that spawn in the Timeless Woods. And this is Polly again. Oh, but the Timeless Woods are pretty far away. I can do it. We can do it! Oh, let's go, let's go. We got a Morpeko, let's go to the Timeless Woods for other friends. As I said, I'll need to change the hit list, but I'll do that when we get to the Timeless Woods. So that we're not wasting time, because, you know, we're on a timer with the sandwich. Yeah, okay. There's that. I'll need to save, I think. Just to make sure if my game crashes, which is always a possibility with Scarlet and Violet. You never know. Just to make sure that I don't lose my shiny Morpeko that I spent an hour and a half on yesterday. I should have just done this earlier. I should have just, you know, sat there and waited for shinies. These are all dark types and I can't tell if any of them are shiny. Because Bombardier is like, it's just like the, I think part of it is like dark, like grayish instead of black. Though you are easy to tell, you would be blue instead of red, so you'd be fine. Bisharps maybe? I don't know what Baby Bisharp is called. I'll be honest over here. Baby Bisharp is a bit beyond me. Yeah, we're in the Timeless Woods. That should be like where Impidimps spawn. Wrong, but yeah, it's Impidimps, Baby Bisharps, and also, you know, actual Bisharps, and Morgrim, I think, is the evolution of Impidimp. We can actually just keep going because there's so many of them, or at least there should be. And these are like really good shinies, so they should be pretty visible. The Impidimp, both of them should be like blue. Impidimp should be like neon blue, and okay, Kitakami Wilds is not where I want to be. I want to be in Timeless Woods. So let's not leave Timeless Woods. They should all be blue, right? The shinies. I actually don't know what a shiny Morgrim looks like, but I know what a shiny Impidimp looks like. And that's neon blue. Ooh, item. Misty terrain. Nice, nice, nice. That's red. And I'm having problems again. Okay, I think you should be experiencing black, and I genuinely don't know how to get rid of it. My computer is overheating, that is true, so maybe if I do this, it could help. I think there's just too much happening on the screen right now. I was like, I don't want to waste the sandwich, but I don't want this whole stream to just lag. Can I do here? Cancel. I don't like doing this, but I think this might be like the best thing to do. I think, okay, with this, the lag should hopefully be soon over when my computer has less to do. Hopefully. Yeah, it's green, so there shouldn't be any more lag, which is really annoying. Hello, welcome! God, you're neon green. I don't see you on. Oh, Fig! Now I see it. Sorry, I was like, I don't see the name on the light purple, but I see your name now. Hello, welcome! Or like, welcome back. You were here on Saturday, I think, because you were the only person here. That is shiny. It looks different, but it could be just the lighting. Alright, I need to... Hello, Morgan. I need to... Yes, yes. As I said, I kind of remember you, or like, I remember you, but... I don't know, I'm bad at talking to people, I'm sorry. I should update what's happening. Water. This should work. Yep, this should work hopefully. Yeah, so sorry, I just had to finish writing. I can't do two things at the same time, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, that's the newest one. It's Pokemon Violet, or like, this is the DLC for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, which came out 13th of September, so that's less than a month ago. But other than that, it's like Scarlet and Violet, which is the newest game from last year. And yeah, the DLC, obviously. I'm sorry, when I talk, I just say the same thing like 10 times in a row, hoping to make it like, you know, understandable to human beings. Because I feel like my general speech isn't understandable. It's a pretty good game. Like, I'm shiny hunting, right? And it has like really good odds, I'd say, because when you get the shiny charm, of course the odds increase. Then you... Wait, what is it? I don't know since what gen, but like, the newer games since... I don't want to tell you when because I don't know when, like which gen, but the base odds are like 1 in 4,000, like 96 or something. With the shiny charm, the odds get like, I don't know by how much, but they get better. And in this game you can make, you can start a picnic and you can make sandwiches, which increase the spawn rate of a certain type, or like give you a higher chance of eggs being hatched, or not hatched, but like laid. Yeah, eggs being laid, or a higher chance of a shiny Pokemon appearing of like a certain type. So I have a sandwich that gives me a higher spawn rate and a higher shiny chance for dark types, because I was looking for a Morpeko that I found in the first 5 minutes after spending an hour and a half on it yesterday. That was a fun one. So now I'm just hunting other dark types to, you know, use up the sandwich. Oh, Twinkle, that's a good one. And I'm just hoping I'll see, you know, a shiny. And since there's overworld spawns, you can see it in the overworld very well. So it's if nothing else very convenient for shiny hunting, this game. It has like its issues like any other game, but you know, everything has its cons. And what's the opposite of cons? But pluses? Bonuses? Not bonuses. Positives? Positives and negatives. Oh, that's an electric. I was thinking what this thing is. Yeah, I've played like a few games recently, or Pokemon games, but I only started playing them and like games in general fairly recently. It can only happen to me that I run away from Pokemon and then I hit it head on again. Like, I really like these games, but I only started playing games in general very recently because, you know, my mom doesn't believe in video games. That's a weird way to say. She just feels that the console is expensive and then the game is expensive, so she just doesn't want to buy it, which makes sense. Just the way she explains it sometimes doesn't make sense. But anyhow, because of that, I only started playing these when, you know, I could buy them on my own. and when I was living on my own. For now that I am. But they're pretty fun, I'd say. I must say I always envied people who like played video games as children because it always looked like so much fun. And then there was me just sitting there who had like a computer, a family computer. And that was it. But no, here I am. Shiny hunting. I have no clue how I got here. But okay, I know how I got here. I was like playing the game, and then I was like, I can do emulators because my computer will kick the bucket. And so I decided to do shiny hunting, and it's shockingly fun. I mean, it's frustrating, but it's fun. No, I don't work. I'm a full-time student, but I moved to Sweden for university, which is why I now live alone, because my family is back home. But when I get like a certain amount of money for rent and, you know, everything else, like food, and then I get from other relatives sometimes for like Christmas and stuff, a bit of money. So I just squirrel everything away, and then I buy a Pokemon game, and then I cry because I'm poor again. Which, pro tip, if you don't have money, don't have much money, don't spend it on video games. But I have a really bad impulse control, so that's just what ends up happening. Kind of, I mean, it has, again, like everything, it's like, it's positives and negatives, because, you know, there's no one to hound you about doing stuff, but on the other hand, if you don't cook for yourself, you don't get to eat. If you don't clean, you know, you live in a dump, so, you know, no one bothers you, and you can do pretty much whatever you want, but on the other hand, you still need to have a certain level of responsibility, and, you know, take care, like, clean after yourself and do stuff. Oh, there's lag again. Why is there lag again? Okay, there shouldn't be any more. I have no clue what's happening with my game anymore. I'll have to look into that until next time, because I was having issues yesterday, but I was only short, so I was like, it should be fine, and I tried, or like, I did actually turn off the thing that made my V-Roid move, which should decrease lag, just because it decreases the stuff that my computer has to do, but it doesn't seem to be, you know, working very well. Yeah, I mean, she can get a shiny herself, right? Hopefully. You're not shiny, I think. I have no clue to tell if you're shiny, but I think, yeah, at least that's basically... I mean, maybe they're not shiny locked. I don't really know how to relate to that, because for me, like, shiny hunting to a degree, it's really cool, but to a degree, it's like, it's just a Pokemon of a different color, which is fascinating to me, because, again, I enjoy shiny hunting, but as I said, it, like, doesn't make sense, because the Pokemon just has a different color. It's not like it's better in any way, for just because it has a different color, right? It doesn't make it, like, better competitively, or, yeah, competitively, or, like, in a playthrough. It's just, like, it looks different, but there's some sort of appeal, and I just don't know what it is, even though I'm experiencing it myself. But, I mean, at least you get to, like, experience it with your sister, even if it's just, you know, you finding a shiny and she didn't, like, you know, I need to stop saying you know, because people don't know. Obviously, people don't see into my head. Especially when I don't know what I want to say. But, you get to play it with your sister, and I think that's fun, at least. I've been trying to push my sister into playing the games, so when I go back for summer, I'm like, hello, I have a game, would you like to play it? And she's like, no, and I'm like, sadness. She just doesn't care about this at all. Though, to be fair, when she had Animal Crossing for a while, or like, she still has it, but I don't think she's played it in a while. But she asked me if I want to play it, or like, lent it to me for a while because she really wanted me to play it because she was enjoying it. And I played for like 15 minutes. And then I gave it back because it was just the worst thing ever. I just hated Animal Crossing. It was so boring. There was nothing to do for me. Or at least it felt like there's nothing to do. So, I like my sister very much, but we don't see eye to eye on a lot of things, sadly. Which is very sad, but still. Yeah, I know that a lot of people like it, but to me it was always just like so boring. I don't know why, but just like the idea of being on an idyllic island and, you know, you have like these few tasks you're supposed to do and like catch a fish or whatever. If I wanted to spend like an hour doing nothing, I would go catch fish in the real life. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to actually do stuff. But that's not what that game is about, sadly. Again, funny that I'm saying I'm actually here to do stuff, not just do nothing for 30 minutes or an hour, because that is what you do shiny hunting. You often just do nothing for like an hour. Are you shiny? No, I just don't know what a shiny electric looks like. Oh wait, I do. It has like the eye and the dots and stuff are green, but it just looks, it's just like really hard to see, especially in grass. Okay, I'm back here. Are any of you blue? No. Over the waters. Hello. Whoopsie. I mean, at least I know it's not shiny. You'd be able to tell if it was shiny. That would be sparkling, if nothing else. I guess none of you are shiny. Oh god, I'm feeling lag in the game as well. I hate that. I hate it when it happens. God, but it feels like the game is like 10 times slower. Okay, it looks like it's faster now. And I had a Poniard, that's the name. I was calling it Baby Bishop because I couldn't remember the name. It's called Poniard. Right. Me and Pokemon names. Oh, that's a shiny. Hello. We have a Vishard! Yay! I mean, I don't have it yet, I need to catch it, but for instance, a Vishard. Yay! Which means in theory... My character disappear again. Which means in theory I could have a shiny Kingambit. Oh, right. Steel is good against Fairy. Whoopsie. Who knew? I always forget how type matchups work. I don't want to hit it because I'm absolutely terrified of killing it because I didn't save. So let's just like not do anything for a while. Oh yeah, big since you... There's so many of them. I don't think you use that many of them. Like, Quick Ball is good on the first turn. Dusk Balls are really good after night, or like when it's dark or if you're in caves. Ultra Balls are good because they're like, you know, the most basic ones are Pokey, Great, and Ultra Ball. And the Ultra Ball is like the best of the basic ones. Fire Ball is good after turn 10. Master Ball guarantees a catch, but you only get one per game. Repeat Ball is good on Pokemon already caught. I guess I could try Repeat Ball on this because I already have the Shark if I find where the Repeat Ball is. Premier Ball you get when you buy 10 of any ball in the mart. And then there's a few others and I don't remember what they do. Moonball makes it easier to catch Pokemon that evolve with a Moonstone other than Gen 2. In Gen 2 it's easier to catch Pokemon that evolve with Burn Heal because coding oversight. Flowers. Love Ball makes it easier to catch Pokemon of the opposite gender. Heavy Ball makes it easier to catch heavy Pokemon. Net Ball, I think, makes it easier to catch Pokemon like bug types. Water or Dive Ball makes it easier to catch either water types or Pokemon you get from fishing or diving. Okay, I can try changing that. I don't exactly have the people to tell me, and even though I try to like do listen to it myself later. I don't exactly like listen to the whole thing just because usually the streams have like a few hours or like take a few hours. Is this good? I tried changing it, so let me know if this is good or if I should change it more. I can make the audio lower or increase my mic again. What other type of dolls are there? I cannot remember. There's the audio. I can push this to. That's the wrong button. Advanced audio opportunities. Okay, I think this should work. Okay, I tried something else. Let me know if this is good or not. Hopefully this should work. And yeah, there's a bunch more Pokeballs, and I don't remember their names. This is my shiny Morpeko. I caught it today. I'm so happy. Okay, I have bad news. I don't have any max revives, which is bad. And I have only 3 Pokemon in the party, and I think Morpeko's gonna kick the bucket. Bishop is retaliating, and Morpeko is dead, which is great that I decided to revive, you know, Azumarill. Otherwise, I would be out of Pokemon. Choose next Pokemon. Azumarill, that's the only one I can do. Then I should revive the other Morpekos, and then I can get to healing Azumarill. Azumarill should live at least 1 hit, I think. Hopefully. I have max potion, so it's fine. You're high on level. I don't even know which Morpeko is which one anymore. Oh yeah, but... Oh, right, dumbass. Okay, I got freaked out because Guillotine is a 1-hit KO move, but, so I was like, oh my god, Azumarill is gonna die. It's just that Pokemon. It's like, here's the deal. The way to get a Pokemon, or like to make it easier to get a Pokemon, would be to decrease its HP and give it a status, like make it fall asleep. But I don't have a move to make things fall asleep, and I'm absolutely terrified of killing it because I forgot to save beforehand. So I don't want to hit it because my Azumarill is very many levels higher. So I'm just, it's like almost 30 levels higher. So I'm just terrified of killing it if I decide to attack. So yeah, and I'm pretty sure that, you know, not pretty sure, Bishop was a fully evolved Pokemon for quite a few gens. Since, okay, maybe not quite a few, I don't exactly remember which gen this thing is from, but yes, it disappears if I kill it. So, which is why I don't want that to happen. That would be the most unfortunate thing that could happen. It won't despawn unless you kill it or go too far away from it, but yeah, that's why I don't want to kill it, right? As I said, it would be very unfortunate. Angry. Actually, I could attack, oh, but I won't outspeed with a Morpeko, will I? I don't think any of them are priority moves. Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, it shouldn't do anything. Bishop used Retaliate. Awesome. Okay, here's a thought. Yeah, in theory, I've never been there, but I know my sister has, and it's an event where oh god, I'm bad at explaining things I don't know. Okay, I think Comic-Con is the place where please explain Comic-Con to me, like, I think I know, like, in theory, or like somewhere in my head, I just can't explain it. Oh! Enjoy that! As I said, I've never been there, but I heard it's fun. Thank you! Thank you, Nameketo! I caught a shiny Morpeko, it worked, but yeah, Bishop isn't going so well because I don't want to kill it, and then Morpeko's gonna kick the bucket. And we can confuse it with fatigue. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you guys care, but I have a VOD channel, theoretically speaking. Practically speaking, the thing has been dead since, like, May. But I managed to actually upload everything, and starting tomorrow, or like, not tomorrow, starting today midnight, the videos should be like getting released. I just had to, I scheduled it sometime after midnight today because I had to make sure I would get like all the videos I have until last Saturday, that they would be posted and I would, or like that they would be uploaded and I would have thumbnails and everything. So starting tomorrow, the VOD channel lives, so if there's something you want to see, like, you know, part 1 of catching Morpeko from yesterday, or anything else you missed, that will be live starting tomorrow, or like, nothing's from this week, so the Morpeko will not be until next week, sadly, but, yeah, you know, older things will be, if you want to check. And Guillotine, which doesn't work on a Zoomeril, because it's level 100. Okay, I think at this point we're certainly after turn 10, 11, so let's just use Timer Ball. Nope. God, please be better than Monkey Dory. That thing was evil. Or was it Okie Dokie? I don't remember which one it was. Or like, I remember which one it was, I just don't remember the name. It's totally fine, like, you don't have to show up if you're busy or if you don't want to. It's like, if you want to and if you're free, pop up. If you don't want to or can't for whatever reason, then don't. Like, I do this because I enjoy it, right? For some weird reason, I enjoy it even though I keep complaining about, you know, shiny hunting. So like, if you want to, because you like it, go ahead. If you don't want to, or like, again, you can't for whatever reason, yeah, I totally didn't notice I caught it. Thank you. And the sandwich is dead. Okay, so I'll go to the Pokemon Center, and then I think I'll start a new shiny sandwich because there should be a few more dark shinies around here. Where's the nearest Pokemon Center? Oh right, I'm dumb. This is Kitakami, so there's only one Pokemon Center. So like, if you can show up next week, that's totally fine. I like, enjoy talking with you guys, just because I enjoy having people here to talk. Otherwise, I just, you know, fall into madness for 30 minutes while looking for one shiny rodent. But if you can't, then like, it's totally fine. I think I, again, was talking way too much about a thing that just needed a very simple response. I'm sorry. I'm not really good at talking with people. Even apparently, you know, like this. Okay. So, I should have... Yeah, I have 4 more Herba Mystica, so I should be able to make a few more dark sandwiches. With the Herba Mystica? I keep pressing the wrong button. Oh yeah, I found this out recently because I was looking on YouTube for help with shiny Morpeko, because that thing is evil. But I found this out recently, by which I mean like 2 days ago. Apparently you can make a shiny power sandwich without, best of luck. Best of luck. I tried Masuda methoding for a shiny once, and I spent like an hour on it, and I didn't get it, and then I gave up. It was a Vulu too, that's a really good one. But anyway, I found out like 2 days ago that apparently you can make shiny sandwiches without Herba Mystica, which was absolute news to me, so... yeah, you can tell I'm great at Pokemon. I hate that the controller vibrates when you're trying to fly, that's so odd. Don't do that. Are you shiny? You could be. It's not shiny. You never know. Bombardiers look almost identical. It's also like a slight difference in a shade, basically. But yeah, good luck, Namekitu. Again, I hope I'm not pronouncing the names wrongly or weirdly. I just see a name and I'm like, actually, this is how you pronounce it. I don't know, are any of these Bombardiers shiny? I can't tell. And it ran into me. I don't think they're shiny. I think they're both black, like the legs and stuff. So let's just dip. Let's just leave Azumarill, bestie. Ooh, jump, flight. God, I don't need an egg bomb. Oh, that's a Lurantis. Oh god. I will be, again, best of luck. I'll have fingers crossed, that's what you do in English. Fingers crossed. Again, I tried for a while and I gave up, so... as always, you're like awesome in this, that you have so much patience for all the shinies. I hate this so much. But like, because every time you're here, you're just like, oh, I'm doing this shiny hunting thing, and I'm like, oh my god, that must take like otherworldly amount of patience. So, yeah, fingers crossed. Okay, let's see if I remember the recipe for this. Tomato, onion, green bell pepper, hamburger, smoked fillet, and 2 herba mystica. That's so cool. Yeah, I think like... Oh, that's so cool. It's dumb that that's like the only thing I say that it's so cool, but yeah. Again, like, big applaud, mad respect. Oh god. Well, again, good luck. Best of luck. No tomato still? Tomato, finally. As I said, like, I tried shiny hunting by, like, breeding and stuff once. I think I'll have to for starters as well if I ever get to that point, but so far I'm doing this just because that's, like, the easiest shiny hunting method so far, or at least in this game. Sorry if I don't respond much. I will try, but I won't maybe talk that much because I don't have good experience with sandwiches, especially these like complicated ones. Because if you have the correct herba mystica, you can make it with like 2 herba mystica and 1 ingredient. And if you don't have the correct herba mystica, you need like a billion ingredients, and that's slightly harder to stack up. Yay, red flag! Apparently you don't need the top bun on this. Who knew? Yeah, I'll need to figure out the issues with the... what's it called again? I was having a lot of lag. It looks delicious, and since there's so much bitter herba mystica, it's gonna be bitter as all heck. I wonder what expression they'll have. Because for the spicy, it's like everything is on fire. Dark chocolate, it looks like. God. Yeah, I had a lot of lag earlier, so I'll need to figure that for next time. Because I really enjoy having the viewer move around and stuff, but that's like... that takes a lot of power or like computing energy in my computer. So if I have lag, that's like the first thing that goes, usually. So let's hope I can figure that out for next time, so you know I have movement. Shiny. Bottom Bishop is such a nice shiny too. I love that I went into the Timeless Woods because I was looking for Impidimps. And then I was like, oh, there's Poniards. I always forget what baby bishops are called. Poniards. 2. And I realized that they're dark types and that they also have good shinies. So it would be, you know, easy to find something. And then actually find a shiny bishop. That's so cool. But yeah, it was between this. No, I think I was actually going for like one of these. I just didn't know that they were in the same location. Yeah, I do. Just because it's like hard to find them. You can oftentimes, if it's not like the last evolution, you can evolve it. So if I get another shiny Bishop, for example, I can evolve it into a shiny Bishop with an evolution this gen, and I don't remember what it's called. King Gambit, right. You can evolve it into a shiny King Gambit. And that too. I was doing shiny hunting in Legends Arceus before this, and I caught a few doubles, and I was like, I'll catch as many shinies as I can, and by the end of it, I'll hopefully have people watching, so I can trade with them, so they will be like, hey, thanks for watching, here I have a shiny. So if I have multiple shinies, and like, you know, I'll evolve the ones I have, but if I have like 5 Bisharps for whatever reason, I'm not gonna, you know, keep all of them. It's gonna be like, hey, want a shiny? Here, have one. If it, you know, if this goes on for that long. So, stay tuned. There's a non-zero, you know, there's a non-zero chance that that will happen at some point in the future. With how well these shiny hunts go, the chance is pretty low, but it's there. But that was actually the original plan, that like, I'd get some Pokemon and by a certain point I'd have duplicates, so then I just, when I have like 10 or 20 of the duplicates, I just trade them away with people. Because, like, what am I gonna do with them? Having one of each for like a collection is nice, but beyond that, it's just like, again, they're not better than any other Pokemon or like any other of their species just because of a different color. So, like, you know, there's not necessarily any value in keeping more than one of them. That's not exactly what I meant, but yeah, they're not like inherently valuable on their own. It's just like, you know, if people think that there's a value in something, it has value. Something like that. That's, you know, if they have the exact same EVs and IVs and ability and whatever as a different one of the same species, then like there's no difference between them other than the color. So yeah, having more just blue colored Bisharps, then why would I have them? And it's like, there's a good thing or like good reason to have like a foreign Ditto or something, because you can use it in Masuda methoding. Yeah, I mean, again, that naturally happens when like, you know, I have a Dark Sandwich right now, so I could just get a shiny Bisharp, right? Again. And in Legends Arceus, I had like I had like 4 Kadabras, somehow. I had multiples of like 4 different Pokemon or something, just because, I don't know, somehow it happened. So you can trade them away with friends, or as I said, I'll just like, at some point in the future, if I have enough multiples, I'll just have a stream where I'm like, hello people who are maybe watching me, would you like a shiny? I actually tried doing something like that. I did a Nuzlocke of Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, and at the end of it, I was like, hey, I got a Pokeradar or like, I didn't, doesn't matter. I had a save file before I was doing the Nuzlocke, and I was like, hey, to commemorate this Nuzlocke, I want to try shiny hunting with a Pokeradar, which I never did before. And I was like, if anyone's watching at the end of it, here's shinies that I will give you guys. No one was there, sadly, so I still have 2 shinies. But, you know, there was an attempt. So, that's like what I want to do, again, just because I enjoy it. God. Okay, I'm seeing this on my OBS, but please tell me if there's a big lag issue or something, because from what I'm seeing from OBS, there should be a big issue with that. And I don't know what to do with it currently. Just like, if there's issues with the stream or something, let me know. If you can even hear me. If the issues aren't bad enough that, like, you're not getting anything from me. It looks like I'm still live, but we'll see. It's fine. You know, good luck with your exams next week, and again, enjoy your sister's birthday. Thank you very much. Again, you know, have a nice day, week, and hopefully see you at some point in the future. Bye bye. Shiny. Okay, it's green again, so hopefully there shouldn't be problems with the lag anymore. As I said, I'll need to figure this out by next stream. Or like, maybe not by Saturdays, because that shouldn't have that much stuff happening on the screen, but by Monday, certainly. want the movement again! Ah! Oopsie. If I'm not mistaken, a shiny Morpeko should be pretty easy to tell apart, right? I think it's like parts of it are white or something. I'm not exactly clear on what a shiny Morpeko looks like. Yeah, that's like the issue because that's like part of the issue because I like look on the OBS and there's a square that tells me kilobytes per second, which somehow corresponds with lag. I don't know how. I have no clue. But if it changes from green to like orange or god forbid red, which is changing into that a lot today, then I can pretty much tell that there's a lag. I know that thanks to the person who was here yesterday. They told me that like, hey, there's lag, and I was like, oh, it's red, so maybe that's it. Or maybe that's how I can tell. But just from looking at the OBS right now, I can't tell what's causing it. I think it's just that there's a lot happening on the game, or in the game. And my computer just can't handle it. So I'll need to look into that again after the stream ends, or tomorrow. And hopefully figure it out before next stream so that it doesn't happen. Because, you know, saying in the middle of the stream like, hey, I know there's lag, but I can't really do anything about it. I don't know, it just feels really bad. I want people to have like a good experience if possible. So, yeah, as I said, I'll try to figure that out as best as I can. Hopefully by Monday it should be fine without lag, but we'll see. It could just be the internet connection not working well, because that's been happening on my phone as well. Not like right now, but over the past week it's been happening on my phone that the internet semi isn't working. So it could be issues with that too. And, you know, for that I need to contact my internet provider, but again, not something I can necessarily solve right now, right? So yeah, I'll need to figure that out by next time. But before then, I want a shiny Impidimp because I saw that neon blue on Cerebi and I was like, yes, favorite! I shockingly like neon blue a lot. Where are you, Impidimp? Shiny Impidimp, oh god. Shiny Impidimp, shiny Impidimp. I shall get you. I shall see you. You're not Impidimps. I don't care about you. Unless you're shiny, then I care about you. Because we all know shiny Pokemon have a value. I have no clue why, but we have all decided that shiny Pokemon are inherently valuable. I think it's the whole rarity thing, right? That since it's rare to get a shiny Pokemon, it just is just like, you know, a sign that you put effort into finding it. And so it has a value. Okay, Morpeko should be easy to tell apart. So should Impidimp, in theory. Bisharps could be... not Bisharps. Ponyards. I keep forgetting what a Ponyard is called. Ponyards. Could be hard just because they're small. Grimmsnarl would be easy to tell as well. The thing is white when it's shiny. And that would stand out like a sore thumb. Whoopsie. This reminds me of the... what was it again? Pilot? No, Swineup. During the playthrough... not playthrough, it was... when was it? It was either during the playthrough or during... oh yeah, when I was going to, like, the Timeless Wood the first time, I just found a cave, and I was trying to climb a ledge, and I couldn't because on top of the ledge, just as I was trying to climb, there was a Swineup, so I just kept hitting Swineup over and over and over again. That was a fun one. Where are you, shinies? I know there's at least one of you losers. Shiny. You're not a shiny, and also you're not, you know, a dark type. Did the sandwich run out? No, it's still 19 minutes. Why in the world is that Ariados there? I guess it could spawn even with a sandwich, but it's just like, it just makes me think, just having the sandwich makes me think that only dark types should spawn, which like I know isn't true, but it just makes me feel that way. Oh, best of luck. Fingers crossed. Do you have like a specific shiny you're looking for, or just like you, like me, in an area where like a lot of shinies could spawn, or different Pokemon and hoping for one of the, you know, type. What in the world are you doing over there? Jeez. Shroomish. It's alright. When I see a mushroom, I just sometimes yell Shroomish. That's how my brain works. Oh, Explorer Sandwich. I'm so stupid. Yeah, I don't know why. I know you were saying you were, you know, looking for a shiny Fuecoco or trying to hatch it, but I just naturally connect sandwiches with, you know, finding a shiny in the wild. God. Still, best of luck. Masuna methoding, I'm pretty sure, is like harder than this, or like the odds are lower. So yeah, fingers crossed. Best of luck to you, Namekito. Shiny. Yeah, some of them do. The ones I'm doing with the Turbo Mystica, those certainly have both Shining and Encounter power. Just because one time I tried making a sandwich and I like a bell pepper fill or something, so I didn't get the Encounter power, and like nothing spawned pretty much. That's a shiny Morgram. Save. Oh yeah, that's the one I think about. Sorry. Just, again, that's the ones I'm using, right? So I think it's just like the one that I think about by default. It's a shiny Morgrab! But yeah, now that I think about it, there is a sandwich, or there should be a sandwich that makes the eggs, what was it? Both more likely to hatch and, I assume, shinier? Or is it just like more likely to hatch? Not hatch, what's the thing before hatch? Be late, yes. I think it should. There should be a sandwich that also speeds up the hatching. I have no clue, honestly. I know about one type of sandwich, which, as you said, was the shiny and Encounter power together, and that's the one sandwich I know. I told you, I'm really bad at this game. I just have some level of knowledge, and I hope, and when I don't know something, I Google it. I Google it so fast. Shinies, wherever you are. I already caught 2 of you. It's the match faster. Oh, both of that. That's cool. I didn't know that. I thought it was only higher chance of the egg being laid. I didn't know it also increases the chance or like the speed at which an egg hatches. That's really useful. Maybe I'll try Masuda methoding at one point. I'll, you know, I'll try to find myself a shiny, not shiny, a foreign Ditto, and, you know, maybe I'll have a Masuda methoding stream at one point. We'll see how that goes. Maybe at one point when I don't have enough Herba Mystica, I'll be just like, yeah, you know, let's try that. But I can't promise anything. And also, I must apologize. I think when you came here, and you said you were trying to hatch a shiny Fuecoco, I confused you with a different viewer, Wendy, who, when they come here, always say that, you know, they're doing the shiny hunting. That would be nice, but as I said, some point in the future, so I'm not planning it anytime soon, honestly. As I said, I tried Masuda methoding once, and it was, I don't know, it was just a lot of me running around. I mean, with the egg power, it should be much easier, but still. So, that might be in a very distant future, if I'm being completely honest. Though again, if I do manage to have 3 streams per week of Pokemon, which I am hoping for, and I manage to get at least at least 1 shiny per stream, we will eventually get to the point where I can only, you know, hatch Pokemon, and can't actually catch them. We'll get there eventually. Are any of you assholes shiny? Nope. I love how for the longest time I'm just like either not saying anything or just talking about random stuff, and then I just randomly start swearing at Pokemon. I have no clue where that comes from. How does that work? Do you mean like you hatch as you have like you make a picnic and have as many Pokemon get laid? Wait, that doesn't sound right. Have as many eggs laid as possible and then you hatch them, or do you like have 6 or however many you can have in your party and you know do another batch of 6 afterwards? No, that wasn't a shiny Grimmsnarl. For some reason I thought that was a shiny Grimmsnarl. Spin correct. Shinies, shinies. I know you want to come near me. Shinies. You saw what I did with that Bisharp. The odds are I'm not even gonna hurt you. Yeah, that's what I thought like would be the most optimal, but I wasn't sure. So, you know, I'm just wondering how these things work. Again, as I said, I don't do it, so I'm just always curious about how this stuff works. Shinies. Like, I just recently, again, 2 days ago, found out that you can save before you do a shiny sandwich, so that if you don't catch a shiny in the sandwich, you don't waste it. I should have figured that out earlier, that hey, that would make sense. But I didn't, so I used up a lot of Herba Mystica for nothing. Hello, Phantom. I could look for ghost types next time. Phantom is awesome. There was another ghost type I wanted to do in this game, I think. Mimikyu, I think, could be, though I don't know if that goes for ghost types or just fairy types. I mean, it's a dual typing, so it should do both, I think. Same with Phantom, though. That's a grass ghost type. There was another ghost type in this DLC that I was like, I totally want that. Wasn't it this DLC? Maybe it was Mimikyu and I just don't remember. No shiny, no shiny. Don't hit the Morpeko. Don't hit the Impidimp either. That would be bad. But this reminds me of the first time I was playing through Scarlet and Violet, or, you know, Violet. Maybe? Oh yeah, that's a pretty good shiny. I caught that one in Legends Arceus once. That's like a really nice ride. I think it was just Mimikyu because I really like Mimikyu, but I think my thought process was that like, it was a shiny I really wanted, and it's a ghost type, and since I remembered Mimikyu so quickly, I was just like, nah, that can't be it. I think it was Mimikyu. Oh, thank you so much for following, Goku. I think it was Mimikyu. I was thinking of going through the Pokédex after this, just to be like, what ghost types are in Kitakami, so that I know what ghost types I could like shiny hunt. But yeah, Phantom is like really cute and I love it. Mimikyu is really cute and I love it. Just in general, I really like ghost types. I have a feeling that the two things that get me to love a Pokemon is, first of all, if it's cute. Second of all, does it have a creepy as fuck Pokédex entry? Or, you know, lore behind it. Because Mimikyu has the whole thing that, like, it's dressed up as a Pikachu because no one loved it enough. And if you look under its cloak, you will die. And Phantom has the whole, you know, a tree stump possessed by that child. Ghost types are awesome. And then there's the rare non-ghost types that have also, like, really, you know, creepy dex entries. Or not creepy, but, like, how do I put this? Like, not ominous. Crazy? Terrifying? Like Tinkaton, right? I absolutely love Tinkaton. And partially because it's cute, partially because we all know the Pokédex entry, right? It just hits Corviknights off of the sky with its giant hammer. That's why Corviknights cannot be the taxi in this region. Yeah, but only if the children aren't fat. If they're fat, they don't get carried away. It's just like light kids, I think it said. The Pokédex entry that it carries away. That was always a really good one. And yeah, Drifloon or Drifloon. Drifloon is the small one, Drifloon is the big one. That one's also really cute. Yeah, ghost types are just awesome. And there was a Pokemon there. So yeah, again, it's not just ghost types that have these entries, but it's oftentimes ghost types that have, like, you know, the really creepy ones, like, you know, kids get kidnapped or dead children or stuff, or people die. Like Shedinja. If you look into the hole on its back, you, like, die or something. I think that's what the Pokédex entry was. I don't even know which Pokédex entry, but I'm pretty sure one of them has it, that if you look into the hole and Shedinja's back, you just die. Which is funny, because when you send a Shedinja out to battle, you're looking at it at the back sprite, so you're looking into the hole in its back, and it's like, well, guess I'm dead. Or you get sent to hell or something. Doesn't matter. Point is, ghost types are awesome. That might just by far be my favorite type. If only because of, you know, all the Pokédex entries. I need to stop running into Impinips. As I said, this reminds me of my playthrough of Violet, because every, like, 5 steps I would just run into a Rookidee. That was Rookidee there, that was Rookidee here, that was Rookidee everywhere. Yeah, that's also true. The face of when it was a human, isn't it? God, ghost types are awesome. Does the... what was it? Galarian, right. I was trying to think if it's a Alolan Yamask or not. It's Galarian Yamask. Does that one also have a creepy Dex entry or about its face or not? Because it doesn't carry, like, the mask of its face. It just carries, like, a piece of rock. So I don't exactly remember that Dex entry. I just remember it was so annoying to evolve a Galarian Yamask. But I wanted it for the shiny charm so that I could, you know, Masuda method a shiny Wooloo easier. And it failed, and then I gave up. That was a fun one. God, did Gengar have something like that? Or Ghastly? I'm pretty sure Ghastly, it said in some of the Dex entries that it's just like a dead Pokemon. It could be that I'm just, like, associating dead Pokemon and humans with all ghost types at this point, but I think it said that in some Dex entries as well. A clay slab with cursed engravings took possession of a Yamask. The slab is said to be absorbing the Yamask's dark power. It's said that this Pokemon was formed when an ancient tablet was drawn to a vengeful spirit. So there's spirits and it's cursed. And that works. I mean, it's not as creepy as, you know, it being the face of it as a human. But it's cursed and it's a vengeful spirit. That's all I need for happiness, honestly. And it does look really cool. At least I think it does. The Yamask. Again, even though it's a bitch to evolve. It makes me wonder, like, if there will be Galarian Yamask that you can find in regions other than Galar. Like, how would you evolve it? Because in Galar, it's like, you need to have 49 or something damage and go under the specific arc in the specific place. So that would be, like, kind of impossible to do in other regions, or you would need to have, you know, a different spot where they would evolve. So I wonder how they would do that, or if they're just never gonna import Galarian Yamask into other places than Galar. If they're just forever gonna exist, Yamask as forget Yamask exists. Oh, this is a fun fact that I know from a YouTube video. I don't know which one, but it was in some YouTube videos because I like watching just random Pokemon facts. So I don't remember which gen it was because I wasn't playing Pokemon yet. Oh, that's true. God. All of these are awesome. Or like, this isn't a ghost type, but another Pokemon I absolutely love is Spoink. Because if it stops jumping, it dies. That's just like so non-nonsense. It's like, you stop jumping, you die. End of story, spoiled. And I'm like, I love you. But this was like a kind of cool thing. Again, I don't remember what gen it was, maybe 6, 7, something like that. I know it had to be after Gen 5 because, or Gen 5 or further, because Cofagrigus was involved. So, there was like the trading system, and they, the Pokemon Company implemented it in a way that, you couldn't, how was this? You couldn't trade Pokemon that had certain words in their name, if it was like a swear word or something. The problem was that certain Pokemon, based on the language, could have like a curse or like a swear or curse in the original name. So like Cofagrigus has the word FAG in it, which obviously is a slur. So you couldn't trade that with its original name. So it was just like, you know, fun stuff that happens. Oh god, Bone Sweet. I think I've seen it at some point. It's like, it has something to do, because it's a plant, it has something to do with like the flavor or like the nectar of it or something. I don't remember it exactly, but I don't think it was like, maybe it was creepy, but I don't think I remember it. I just know that I thought, again, Sword and Shield was my first game, so I thought Sarina was from there because that was the first game I saw it, and I just loved it. I have no clue why. I think it just looked really cool. If you could tell me the entry for Bone Sweet, I suddenly really want to know what they're doing with Bone Sweets in like Alola or wherever the Dex entry is from. Or in Galar. Oh, but this is not like necessarily a bad entry, but what's it called? Petalil? The tea, the leaves on its head are used for like teas and medicine and stuff, which, you know, isn't bad. It's just like, does it hurt the Petalil or is it fine? Pheromone when attacked, the pheromone serves only to attract more predators. Oh my god, that's so sad. I get attacked by something. Let me release pheromones. Oh, I get attacked more. Fuck. Oh my god, poor Bone Sweet. How many Bone Sweets survive to evolve? No one knows. Or maybe Bone Sweet is like the top predator that, you know, it just, when it gets attacked, it just wants to get as strong as possible so it can evolve as soon as possible to kick everyone's asses. So it just drags in as many Pokemon as it can. Okay, it only makes the situation worse. I apologize to all Bone Sweet. Oh my god, that's so sad. I get attacked, so I try to defend myself with pheromones, but that just makes it worse. Oh my god. Poor Bone Sweet. What did it ever do to anyone? It's so cool. Sorry, I can't stop laughing. That's so funny. Oh, I know what I wanted to hunt. I wanted to hunt Palisand. Because when it's raining, Palisand dissolves. So, instead of using the Let's Go mode, you can just, you know, be on a beach with Palisands, and if it's raining, they just dissolve and despawn automatically. And you don't have to run away from them or, you know, use the Let's Go mode. They just do it. That's what I wanted to do. That's what I was talking about yesterday. I love that we were talking about, you know, Bone Sweet getting itself killed. And I'm just like, I remember what I was talking about 30 minutes ago. Sorry, I have thoughts. I have thoughts and they're all over the place. And who are you? Pachirisu. I think your existence means that the sandwich has run out. Pachirisu, excuse me! Pachirisu outspeeds my level 100 Azumarill. And it's there. That's great. Oh my god, Pokédex entries are awesome. And then there's the Pokédex entry, I think it was from, I think it was actually, yeah, no, nothing. I think it was actually from Legends Arceus. It was about, which one was it? either Munchlax or Snorlax, that I think it was Snorlax, that like its hunger caused like a famine in a village or a city or something. Not a city if it was Legends Arceus, but like that it caused like a famine or something. Even when they're not ghost types, the Pokédex entries are just savage. But yeah, I have run out of Herba Mystica. Very much so. And I am very tired, sadly. But I think we're done for today with that. I somehow managed to catch 3 shiny Pokemon. There's some Morpeko, there's a Bisharp, and there's some Morgram. This Gluten appears in villages without warning and devours the entirety of their rice grains. Such occurrences have long been counted among the gravest of disasters. Yeah, it causes, like, as I said, not in the exact words, I don't remember much of the dex entries, but it causes, you know, famine, pretty much. God. Pokédex entries are dark. They're dark. Like, not all the time, but they're dark. We all know what happens to a Charmander if the tail goes out, and we all know where Cubone got the skull on its head. We just all thought that, you know, they got better with dex entries later on. They did. They got darker. Bone Speed attracts predators. Oh god. This was so much fun. So, yeah, I think I'll end for today. As I said, this was a much better loot than I expected, with 3 shinies. I thought I'd just be sitting here for an hour and a half looking for one stupid Morpeko, like yesterday, but it ended much better. So, thank you so much for joining, and I'll be doing more shiny hunting next week, and I'll be streaming more Danganronpa on Saturday. I did the prologue last week, so that should be on YouTube today midnight, in my time. It's currently 8:30, if that helps, orientation-wise. So, yeah, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully you know, enjoyed, and maybe join next time if you like it. And thank you again so much for watching. Namekitu, best of luck with that shiny Fuecoco. Godspeed. And, yep, have a great day or night, and bye-bye!